एक ही क्वेश्चन का अलग अलग वीडियो बनाना है हाँ?
नहीं.
कंटिन्यू.
So we are meeting now Mr. Deepak Dalela, who is the founder and CEO of TriStar International Corporation. He is dealing with the gemstone and jewelry, and he is into lapidary machine manufacturing as well. Welcome, Mr. Deepak ji.
Thank you, Rahul ji.
So, as per your business journey, we would like to ask some few questions to you, which will give some idea about your journey.
Okay.
So, what inspired you to start your own business, to become an entrepreneur? How did you come up with your business idea? Could you just brief about it?
Yeah, actually I was in Department of Science and Technology projects and we were doing this training program, machine development for gemstone, lapidary and diamonds. So when I think that was 25 years back. So I realized that there is a scarcity of good cut and polish, precision and fancy cut stones, and people were making by hand. So I thought that it can be a good idea that we develop our own machines and we start producing which is not available into the market. So we thought and we started and it was quite successful.
It was how much year before?
That was 25 years.
Oh. Can you share some key challenges you have encountered during this journey?
Actually, when I started, so I realized that there is a lot of problem in gemstone trade, and this was basically run by the family businesses. Means like the family tree, the grandfather, father, son, and they are holding gemstone manufacturing, trading, offices and outside. So they were having this kind of infrastructure, which I was lacking. So that was the biggest problem, because gemstone is a very different commodity, and each value of each stone is different from another. So that's why the family business grew up, and the key person will be required to handle the gemstone right from like lower value to higher value. So that was a big challenge for gemstone, this thing. And the trusted people and skilled people, because skill, it is a very different commodity, so skilled persons were not available at that time. So, and trusted people, because as I said, each stone value is different from another. So there is a lot of problem to handle, to keep record, to keep stock and the valuation part. So that was a big task. So that was the problem we faced, and that was the key challenges.
Achha. How do you manage your business finances? Could you just brief about it?
Yeah, that because I was into you can say the service class, so I was not having that kind of capital. And so I started with my own whatever savings were there, and but I didn't take any loan from any institution so far, and we run according to like our capacity, and that we made one agreement between us that whatever the profits are there, we will keep 50% cushion for the next course of action or whatever funds are required. So that we will use for that, and we were also providing training program to African countries, technology transfer. So we used to earn a handsome money also. So we just use that money into this gemstone business also.
Acha, you meant to say you have not taken any financial loan for any institute.
Not even single.
Whatever you were getting a profit, 50% you used to invest. I mean that money you are going to use for the new investment.
New investment.
So you have not taken any loan from any financial
Yeah,
institution.
yeah.
Oh, that is also good learning.
Yeah.
It means you have not borrow money for doing your business.
Yeah.
Whatever savings you have done, you have utilized it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. How do you handle competition in this uncertain and unpredictable business environment?
Yeah, gemstone and jewelry, because this is a luxury item. So the ups and downs is always there in the requirement or in the prices like gold, gemstone. So that was a big problem. But because we stuck to our capacity, capabilities, and innovativeness, what we realized that if we keep our USP, that is related to innovation or precision or timely delivery, so there will not be any challenge for that, because very few companies were professionally managed in gemstone trade. So we started that way, that we built up a good team, trusted team, and we developed very high quality of cutting and polishing, equivalent to like German cut and European cut, and the consistency of the color and this thing. So we were never had any problem in this trade, and we were always flooded with the orders. So I think that was not any problem for us to sustain.
You meant to say by maintaining your USP, by maintaining your quality difference,
Yeah.
you are able to do the means you will be able to do the competition with your competitors.
Yeah, definitely. Because if USP is different from others, so people will come back to you.
Okay. What are the valuable lessons you have learned from your entrepreneur journey? How do you measure success in your business?
Yeah, actually, this because what we did, it was a long story, and we the lesson what we learned, the this is a laser item, like you can say gemstone or jewelry, so that keep on changing. So design aspect is very prominent in that figure, and how you use gemstone into the jewelry, that is also a biggest you can say problem. So you have to make that kind of item which is not available to the market. So lesson what we learned, that we have to put on innovativeness in design of the jewelry as well as gemstones, and nearly different kind of stones also which are not available at that time, or because we were into gemstone technology and training in African countries also, so a lot of new kind of gemstones were there. So we have to think about the new stones also, a new product, a new material which can be transformed into the jewelry line. So we worked on that also.
You meant to say whatever you have done, innovation, new product development,
Yeah.
that was the key factor in your success.
Yeah.
What do you wish you had known before starting your business? What was your wish?
Actually, the wish was very because prominent, and this is you can say funding is the biggest challenge for that. What happened? Whether it's gold, whether it's gemstone, precious, same precious, that requires a lot of funding. And if you want to grow, so you need funding in that respect, that you can collect a good quality, good amount of gemstone into your stock, and then you can play with this stone, you can play with the like market demand, and you can supply on your terms, because gemstone is not like which can be produced natural gemstone into anything, so that is naturally available, and the availability of the natural gemstone, unlike gold and silver, is very different. One mine is in Brazil, one mine is like Burma. So that kind of problem is there. So you have to keep a stock, and for that you need funds, great amount of fund. So that was we realized.
What was your wish? What was your dream when you have started your business? What was your dream? What was your wish basically?
That was this is the
Means when you have started your business, what was your expectation? What you want to be that time? What was your
yeah,
dream?
at that time we wanted that we should earn a name. I the gemstone and jewelry line, the people should know that you have that kind of innovativeness in your product. You have very different kind of product, and you are known for that purpose. So my wish was that I should be known and should be, and similarly in training program also, and because we run the center, that is Center for Development of Gem and Jewelry. So we are the only center in India and the world that we set up on turnkey basis on site. So we are recognized by even Ministry of External Affairs, different government of African country. So that gives you a satisfaction.
Means your wish was name and fame.
Yeah, that one.
Oh. How do you balance your work and personal life?
Yeah, this is because, as I said, our work was very different kind of product line. So we used to imagine that this kind of product should be there. So what we did that the personal life and the office life or professional life. So because we always used to keep Sunday off, with no work, no thinking, nothing doing, and after evening I should have time for my family, for my meditation, for yoga and this thing. So I always try to balance the life between professional and this personal life.
Oh, you mean to say you have done proper balancing of
Yeah,
your
proper balance.
work life and personal life?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, good. So you are giving time for meditation, yoga,
Yeah.
for your family time.
That actually gives you can say, power of imagination. Because
Oh.
when you go inside, deep inside in you, you realize that you have power to do a lot of things. So that gives you, and I trusted a good team, so I was dependent on them on everything, and they gave me good result also. So I was free from that point of view.
So it mean to you mean to say whatever you have done work and personal life balancing, it help you for re-energize.
Yeah, definitely.
What advice you would give to someone who is looking to start their own business? What you want to advise?
Yeah, that depends on like person to person, their perception, what they want to do, and that can be a different kind of this thing. But if you want to go into gemstone, because I'm talking about the gemstone, so you have to concentrate on sourcing of raw gemstone. That is very much important. So you have to find out whether you are into gemstone trade or whether you are into different trade. The sourcing of the material is very important in natural product line. So you have to be sure about that whether it will be available for how long and whether you can get on long-term basis or availability and pricing, who is controlling. So one third that you can say it goes to the sourcing raw material, because unless you have that you cannot survive in the industry. This one, and that another is like funding that is required. So you have to see that how much fund you can yourself generate or how much fund you can get from like today like MSME sector and government funding, lots of loaning, even angel this thing investors, they also ready to come. So you have to see that this thing also, and the stock in advance that you have to think about that one. You have to keep that record, because the changing scenario in terms of availability of raw material, then pricing pattern that is very fluctuating. So you have to keep stock on your own so that you can decide prices at least for 1 year, for 6 months, and your buyers can be sure about that. Yeah, there is a supplier, and he can give us the standard product at this price for a longer period. So they will be depending on you also. And last part, what I think, that is environment in at workplace, and your work team and their small problem, family problem. If you sort out them and you have good working environment, so that is going to be one of the biggest asset. So you can plan, you can take out your time, because you will be free when the other people are there to take care of your business. So you have time to grow, think, and change, and go for funding. You can plan in big way. That I will advise.
So you mean to say, if anybody wants to start this gemstone related business, you are saying ki he has to think for fund, he has to think for the stock management, he has to think for the appropriate sources, and he has to think for the appropriate skill and trusty manpower.
Manpower. Without manpower, nothing.
So you mean to say, if anybody wants to start this business, he has to do the proper authenticate planning for the funds. Then he has to think for the appropriate source for the raw material. Then he has to think for the skilled and trusty manpower.
Yeah.
Is it correct?
Definitely.
So then anybody can be succeed in this business. Am I right?
Yeah, definitely.
What do you love most about running your business?
Yeah, this is, I would say, one of the biggest happiness what I feel when I see stones. I always think that gemstones are God proposition, and they have very fascinating colors, and it gives you lots of positive energy. I think and I realize that gemstones should not be used only in ornaments. So I look for different kind of application of gemstone in the field of interior designing. If you have knobs, so you just have a knob, you just open the door and you touch the stone, you will feel a different kind of feeling. Similarly, chandelier, similarly you have different kind of product that is made of gemstone. Then corporate gifting, people who are not aware about gemstone and natural substance, they love it when they see. So my passion and love is that I can use gemstone into day to day and field, and in even medicinal point of view, because certain gemstones have different properties, like crystal, they have properties for to treat insomnia. There's certain stone for blood pressure. So that research I am doing, and for the radiation point of view also I am working some project, so that gemstone can reduce the radiation from phone, from electromagnetic, and from different kind of radiation. So there is a lot of things which can be done aesthetically and technically, and people would love it. This one.
You mean to say you are very much passionate about your product.
Yeah.
You love your product,
Yeah.
and that is making you to run your business. Means you are loving your business indirectly due to you are passionate about that products. You love that products from your bottom of heart. You are having a passion about it. So it is helping you to run the business. So you are enjoying your business due to you are passionate about your product. Am I right?
Yeah, if you do not enjoy your working, so it is just like you are working for somebody else. You have to work for yourself. Unless you are not happy, you cannot keep others people happy. So what I feel that whatever product you decide, whatever thing you decide, a part of business gimmicks, you have to understand whether you would love it or not. So I think that is
Oh,
should be.
you mean to say the mantra of your success in business is you are passionate about your product, you love that product. So
Yeah,
that is the main
yeah.
nutshell which enable you to succeed in your business.
Yeah, that
Am I right?
definitely it will help you to keep good health and good wealth, and you will be satisfied and you are enjoying the life. Ultimate purpose of business or service is to enjoy the life.
Oh, you mean to say enjoying business, enjoying life will start from loving your product.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, thank you very much, Deepak ji, for your valuable time, and you have guided how we can be succeed in business, how you are interested and passionate about your product, about your business. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
All the
sir.
best.
Thank you, Ramaji. Thank you.